Welcome to Strictly Talk
Where Strictly Talk strictly talks about Strictly.
with Poppy and Jordan.
And in this episode, we are talking all things pro routines. Episode 2!
Let's go.
Great.
I didn't lip sync that time. I caught myself. I was like, keep your mouth shut.
I never noticed it watching the recording back that you did that. And then until you point out, and then you're like Hermione. You're like Emma Watson in the cast of Harry Potter where she mouths the lines. Hi everyone, thank you for coming back if you've come back, and hi if you're new. This time it will be even more professional than last time. Can you believe?
This time my light won't go out. Hopefully.
No promises that mine won't, because currently I have my light plugged into my laptop, plugged into the mains, and my phone also plugged in. There's a lot of cables that you can't see, just to instantly break the fourth wall.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. So, this week on the podcast, we're going to be talking all things pro routine. We're going to go through all of the dances from 2025 series of Strictly Come Dancing and just talk about the pro routines. And then, of course, we're going to do our hot take of the week. And we're also going to do a new segment, which is This or That, where
This or
we
that.
basically debate. Oh, and we've already got a jingle.
God, add that.
And there we go. Thank you very much. And that was the end of the podcast. Now, thank you for coming.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we go all the way back to the beginning?
All the way back to week 1. Oh my god, it's the launch show. It's not week 1, I lied. It's the launch show.
Yeah. All the way back to week 1, and then we'll take one step further backwards to the actual beginning.
Which is so long ago.
Which is so long ago, I have to say. There's a lot of dances I remember from the series where when I was watching them back, I was like, oh, yes. One of the dances in the launch show I very much remembered. The other one, as soon as I saw it, came back. Yeah, there was a lot of feelings that re-emerged when witnessing these.
There was a dance from this series that I blocked out and forgot happened. And then I was watching them back and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same one.
It may well be the same one. But shall we just go in order of appearance then?
Oh, yes. The launch show. Born again, born again.
Wow. This is incredible.
I have to say, when that song came in that launch number, I was so excited because that was on my list of songs I really wanted in this series.
Yes.
So that started, and I was like, I really know this song. And I was like, oh, it was on my list. And I'm like, I can't believe it actually was in the launch show and that's where I wanted it. And it was brilliant. I thought it was a great launch number. Like, the year before, the Venga Bus, it was all very camp and fun, enjoyable.
Yeah.
This was like back to, oh, okay, we're slick, we're sexy.
Yeah, this felt like just big, fun, Strictly time. And there was so many layers to it. Like every time it could have been finished, you were like, oh, okay, we've had 3 minutes of dance and that was incredible. Oh, wait, nope, new song. It's still going.
Yeah.
And it was just great.
And it's like, here's Shirley Ballas. You think it's over? Here she comes. You think it's over. And then, like, Anton's there, like, giving it all. And it's like, oh.
The one of the few bits of choreography Anton successfully learned this series. So it's good that he peaked early.
Yeah.
We love you, Anton.
Yeah, I'm an Anton Stan account.
Yeah, we're an Anton Stan account except for when he arrives with the rest of the judges every Saturday night.
Yeah.
We have issues there, but that's for a different episode.
That's part of his charm.
Sure. If you say so.
Yeah. But I really like this pro number. I think this is a really good opening number. I think it feels like there's certain years where it's like this one, like the Rhythm is a Dancer one where everyone was gold. There was it's like I like it when they have a colour scheme. Maybe that's what I'm realising. I'm like, it's the dramatic it's like maybe I just need a cohesive colour scheme. Like give me everyone in gold, give me everyone in metallics, here everyone's blues and silvers. I'm like, give me a cohesive colour scheme and I am ready.
Give me absolutely a colour scheme. In fact, you've now just ruined the rest of my reviews for the whole series because it's anytime I love the costumes, it's a win. And that's it. That's all you need to convince me with is your costumes. Although
that's that point.
That kind of, well, it was a joke, but actually the next dance, did love the costumes.
Mm,
Because if you're ready to move on, we're going straight into
yeah,
Julian and Alexis's intro dance.
yeah. I have
Swimming
thoughts.
trunks. Julian said, "Don't worry, I'm going to reprise the swimming trunks later in the series. For now, it's just a
Mm.
taster." That was incredible. It was
I think
so tonally different from their intro dance. It was like camp fun, and then it was like, wait, hold on, this is hot.
it's a great way to make an entrance. It's just trunks on in a pool. Hello.
Yeah, they made the same entrance as I would if I headed to Benidorm, choreography and everything. So I
Mm.
appreciate them. I feel seen.
I feel like I have a controversial opinion on this dance.
Uh-oh, here
I
we go.
I wrote down one word in my notes. I wrote down the
Yeah.
word pointless.
Whoa.
I'm I fear that perhaps I watched this back and I was like, but why have they pre-recorded this? Like, peace and love, but like, why are we doing a pre-recorded dance at a beach club? Why are we doing? We're introducing the new pros, but by the way, we've got some extra dancers here who aren't even our pros, and we're not going to acknowledge them.
Okay, no, that's a very valid
Bit
point.
confusing. We're like in
It
a
is a little bit
pool, but
confusing.
like, why are we in a swimming pool? Like,
Because
I
they're
don't
both
know.
hot.
That's true. You know what?
Because
That's
they were
true.
introducing the new model pro dancers,
That's true. And I did like
you
there were bits
know?
I liked. Like I like how they were opening the like beach hut cabin things, and then you have Amy and Carlos going like leaning in for a kiss almost, and I'm like, come on, Reborn Tour. What happens on tour stays on tour. Like that's the kind of joke I like. We love that. He's gay, but like
Yeah.
it's fun. I like that like you had Anton and Craig like in one of the things, and Anton's got a hat on because of course he does. It's
Of course
like
he
you
does.
know he bought that hat from home. That's not like the costume department. Anton's gone,
No, no,
guys.
no,
I
no.
have a sailor's hat. Can I bring it? They were like, fine.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
Motzi very clearly edited in at a later point. I love that. But like,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
Multi was
why
too
are the
busy.
judges there? There's just so many questions I have, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why have they done this? I feel like also last time we introduced new pros, we had the four who joined in 2022, and they had this like pre-recorded dance, and they like
Hmm.
did some dancey bits, and it's like, I'm Lauren Oakley, and they like introduced themselves.
Yeah.
This is like we're just dancing in a pool, okay?
Yeah. See, now this dance was the first time this series that I felt this transition of they're going to be more active on social media. They're trying to sort of
Mm,
relate to a wider audience because the way they introduced these pros compared to previously introduced pros, this was so intense. This was
yeah,
exactly what you said. Last time it was like, "Hi, I'm Lauren. Here's a move," as part of this like 2 minute VT sort of dance, sort of introduction. This They were setting up these two to not only get partners but maybe make it quite far in the competition and be quite relevant pros. I like it as a change if this is what's going to continue, but it definitely was a bit like, oh, we're getting
yeah.
this. Okay.
Also, have to mention JoJo and Heels, love.
Every time.
Like, you've got to acknowledge it, you've got to celebrate it. Here he comes. Legs,
Every
hello.
time. Every time. It's yeah, iconic. Absolutely iconic. Also, obsessed with Shirley in that dance, leaning into just like being a flirt
Yeah. You know what?
the
Good for
whole
her.
time.
Go on, Shell.
She, yeah, may as well. She said, okay,
Hmm.
it's a pool party. This is how I behave at a pool party.
I
So,
can't
yeah,
blame her.
loved it.
I just
Loved
feel a
it.
bit confused by it. The
Yeah.
next one, when we talk about confusion and we talk about the judges, the next one,
So I assume we have the same word. Oh, wait, no. Wait, yes. Maybe I've got the wrong order. Are we talking week one or still opening?
I'm talking week one.
Okay.
Is there
Just
another
because
one?
they're, well, just the one where they introduce all the slabs, but it's not a pro
Oh,
number.
I love that. Quick side point. Not a pro number,
Quick
but
side point.
I every single time we have an introducing the celebs in week one, launch show. Sorry, I do it wrong every time. Or in the final, oh, these were all celebs. I love it. I rewatch these dances 500 times. 'Cause I'm like, oh, look at them.
Yeah, it's also this series more than ever that, I mean, Lewis was great and he
Hmm.
remained great. But the other two who were great, in my opinion, were Harry, uh, didn't do so well, and Danny. really didn't do well.
Oh.
So this series more than ever, it felt like usually when you see that dance, you're like, they're good, they're gonna make it to the end, and
Mm,
that was hard because I don't think Karen or George were good in the group opening number.
no.
Karen was okay.
She
George
had
was not good.
she could you could see Karen had football posture. Like that in
Yes,
that first dance, you're like, okay, she's got rhythm, but she's got football posture. George was like, bless him.
George literally was like at points
Yeah, the fear.
the
Meanwhile,
fear.
Jimmy, poor Jimmy, I was in comment sections like, no, trust me, he's gonna be good. You have to, please. And everyone was like, oh, Jimmy's going out week one. I was like, no, no, this isn't reflective, please.
Yeah, yeah. Poor Jimmy. We
Poor
love Jimmy.
Jimmy. He just does better not in a group dance. I think the same for the final one. I'm like, Jimmy, did you
Right.
forget everything?
Yeah, what's going on, Jimmy? Hello. But right, okay, so we'll go to week one. And yeah,
Oof.
do we have the same word?
My word was wigs.
My word was wigs.
Why? Why? I have so many thoughts and questions. First of all,
I
like, we
so for
start with Anton. Oh, yeah.
those of you that need a recap,
Yeah.
it was a dance through the eras was the
Mm.
idea of this. So we had like a 80s, a 90s, a noughties, a tens. And for some reason, it came with many, many wigs.
Too many wigs.
Too many wigs.
Like, we start with Anton, which, first of all, slight beef I have. Why are we starting with Anton when Shirley's older than him? Like, I know Anton Dubek loves to pretend he's from the war. Like, he's not. I can't remember how old Anton is, but it's always younger than you think because he's like, oh, every time you go to an Anton show, spoiler alert, there'll be something about the war. Anton, you weren't born yet. But I'm like, Shirley's older than him. So shouldn't we, like, chronologically start with Shirley? Just, I mean,
If
like,
you had to pick
Anton was probably
again,
like, my loves, get me in my 70s wig. But I'm like, okay.
go just putting you on the spot right now. How old do you think Anton is? If you had to guess, I've just Googled
I should know this as his number one fan.
it.
He's, I swear he's like 57.
Yeah, I'll give you the point. He's 59, that's close enough.
I almost said 58, which was an even better guess. But he's not even 60. And it's like, you would, he pretends he's elderly. It's
Yeah,
like
I
he's
mean,
younger than Craig and he's younger than Shirley.
I suppose he's been on the show the longest, I
Mm.
guess, is why he could go first, but yes, I agree.
And his
Um,
wig.
and his wig.
Also, what's his name? Kai's, I almost called him Craig. Kai's sideburns. That's a whole point in itself.
The
Alyash's
whole thing
moustache.
was, yeah,
Neil's wig.
unsettling. Neil's wig was, yeah, what I was about to say, just unsettling and a bit scary. When the launch show really drew me in, I feared week one was really pushing me away again.
Mm. I was like, what am I watching? And then we have
Mm.
Loza Oaks in her wig, in which I guarantee you people up and down the country were going, who's that? Like, who's this
Oh,
dancer in a blonde wig? I had people going, I thought that was Erin Bogue. First of all, come on, like, there's an age difference, calm down. Second of all, I don't look like Erin. Third of all, no. But I'm like, why do they put her in this wig? Where people
yeah,
going, who's that? It's like, guys, that's literally Lauren's face.
yeah. And then we had who was it? Neil, Diane,
Hmm.
and was it Michelle looking like ABBA? Who was it?
Karen?
Was it Karen? I
I
can't
was
remember.
really distracted by Neil, so I'm not actually sure who else was there.
Yeah,
Because
it was
that,
definitely Redheads Unite, Neil and Diane,
yeah.
and I can't remember the third. But I just remember at the time being like, "Oh my God, they got ABBA!" Week one launch show, they got three of the four of
People,
ABBA. Oh
how did they
my
afford
God,
this?
ABBA!
And then you
What
have
would you do if
Shirley's
they cut to
section.
the? Hmm?
Oh, oh no. I was moving on to Shirley's section.
You go, you go.
Oh, you have Shirley's section, and just these costumes. Nikita is living his best life. The way this man keeps looking to camera, like, it's like, okay, Nikita, we get it. You love a neon pink, shiny top. But it's just
Hmm.
like, that. I mean, I thought the Anton section was a fever dream. This section, I'm like, what am I actually? What's happening?
The whole thing, the whole thing. Honestly, I
But then
like it.
Motsi, we have a beautiful rumba. Imagine if that had been the
Yes.
actual dance. Like, I get they were
Yeah.
going for fun, but like, guys, you've put a gorgeous rumba, a Johannes rumba, stunning. You have Carlos and Amy rumbering together, beautiful. Like, Julian's also there, I think, with someone else. I don't remember because I'm just watching. Motzi
And
and
of course,
Johannes do
beautiful.
this like gorgeous rumba, and I'm like, how have we gone from Wig Factory Unite to like Imagine if the whole dance had been like, "Hello, I'm Shirley Ballas, Queen of Rumba," and she's going to do this beautiful rumba, and Motzi's going to do a beautiful rumba. Anton can do a lovely rumba. I've seen him do it. So why are we doing all this faffing about? Meanwhile, we could have had a beautiful rumba moment, and you just instead just what have you done? That's my
I,
message to Jason Gilkison. What have you
yeah,
done?
what have you done? You raised a good point actually, which is I would love, especially Motzi, but any of the judges who were willing to like, instead of maybe one week the musical guest being danced to by two of our pros, maybe one of our judges does it. Because like, it would be great to see them in action, you know? And
Yeah,
like, not to talk about Dancing with the Stars because we're a Strictly podcast, but obviously Derek used to be a pro
yeah.
and he's one of the judges now and he is in half the group numbers still.
Because he can't
Um,
stay still. One thing I've learned from Dancing with the Stars, Julianne Hough and Derek Hough want to be professional dancers still. And every time it's
yeah.
like, guys, we're doing a pro number. One of them's turning up. It's like, we're doing Wicked. Derek's like, oh, I'll be in it. Derek, sit down.
Sit, dude.
Whereas like,
Derek, sit.
Anton, stand up. Come on,
Yeah, please, Anton. Well,
please.
right. But that was the only group number for week one, right? Unless
Yeah.
I've missed one in my
And
revisit.
what a one to do. I don't know what, I literally blocked it out. I forgot this happened. And then it was like, oh, let me look at the pro numbers. And I'm like, oh my God.
See, I'm on the opposite end of the scale. In my brain, thinking back to the pro numbers before I then went back and looked, it was one of the few that really stuck in there, but it's mostly just
Oh.
the image of Craig.
Mm. Because also that's a separate point. Why is it? First of all, you're literally critiquing dancing. Dance. He's just there with the microphone going. So now we've got remember the 80s. Remember, bro, do your special Charleston step you love to do. Get on up
Yeah,
there.
come on. Give us some swivel.
Yeah, we could have had an Australia section. Like he's from Australia. Get Diane, get Julian, do a little Australian swivel. What are you doing?
Come on. Swivel. Craig, swivel.
Come on,
Is it too much to ask for just a little
literally.
swivel? Well, then we went straight to week two.
Mm.
We had special guest judge, did we not? Or was that week three?
Week 3.
I fear I've missed a week of pro
Week
routine.
2, we have ordinary.
Oh, I have missed a week.
This one, ordinary is like, duh. That's what I wrote down as duh. Like, if we're thinking a song they're going to use for a pro number in 2025, it was going to be ordinary. And like, whatever
Mhm.
they did, it was going to be pretty, it was going to be nice. Did it stick with me? No, because it's
Yeah.
a song that I'm like, I don't really care about it, and we overheard it. But like, at the time, I was like, yeah, this is lovely. It was nice. It was cute. It was, yeah, but like, I'm so sorry to Alex Warren. The song is overplayed. But like you
Yeah.
knew that Jason
I
Gilkison was like, sign quick, let's get the money on that, let's get that song. It's like, well, obviously you will, Jason.
Yeah, if there was a list of songs that you would bet on, it was up there. I clearly don't remember it well either, because I completely forgot it existed.
Oh
Even when
God.
scrolling through the list of them, I somehow missed it. So, yeah, I do think, the first couple weeks, big crazy fun dances, weird at points, but they're obviously going to give us some classical, nice ballroom, but
Mhm.
it just, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was
It
fine.
just like I liked it, but like I haven't rewatched it since.
Yeah.
Like if it's on a tour, I'm sure it'll be lovely to see in person. But if they
Yeah.
don't put it, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, they didn't do it. I'll be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. 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 I would
Ordinary.
agree with that. So then after that,
Hmm.
where I thought we were going, but I was wrong, week three, we had Cynthia, and our group number was To Wicked.
The concept of a group number to Wicked with Cynthia Erivo right there.
With Cynthia right there, and I kind of thought she would sing, but she didn't.
Sorry.
Really good. That was really
Can't
good. Well
help
done.
myself.
Well done. Everyone in the comments say, well done, Poppy. That was really
Thank you.
good.
Except they didn't
Um,
do Defying Gravity. They did As Long as
no.
You're Mine. Except this
Yeah.
is the thing. I understand doing a song from the second film because it was like low key promo. Like she's there to promote it. It's like,
Yeah.
but
It
also
was like the
that
week
film
it came
wasn't
out.
out yet.
No, it wasn't. It was the month before it came out, wasn't it?
Yeah. So like my mum she was like, they did a Wicked number. I was like, yeah, girl, it was As Long As You're Mine. She was like, I don't remember that happening because at the time she didn't know the song. So it's
Yeah,
like it completely went over her head. I was like, yeah. Also, they weren't green, which I think maybe also made it feel less wicked.
it didn't feel super wicked other than the music.
Yeah.
Watching it back as well, and I think maybe that week they'd done more to make it feel wicked-y because
Mm,
obviously Cynthia was there and stuff. But watching it back isolated, obviously the music's from the film and the
mm,
musical, but yeah, didn't feel so wicked. Yeah, I will say the opening, Kai throwing Katia 12 feet in the air, incredible.
mm. I think it was beautiful. I think it was the lifts in it stunning. I again have to
Yeah.
bring up wigs because half the men had wigs on and half of them didn't.
Yeah.
Julian had an emo
Yeah.
fringe.
Yeah.
Carlos's wig made him look like a little Aryan child.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
The girlies,
Yeah.
this is the thing I really noticed with this, is you can so tell where Diane is in a group number because of her bright red hair. As soon as you take it away, I'm like, where's Diane?
Yeah. Hold on. Pause. Yeah. And
The
Neil
whole scene.
similarly had a
Oh yeah.
questionable wig.
Yeah.
It was a
It's
lot.
like, welcome back, Alan from the Barbie number.
Ugh.
Oh.
This, by the way, this episode is sponsored by wigs. Um,
Yeah. Buy your wigs. But I feel like
buy a
this
wig
whole
now.
dance, I'm just like, who's that? Who's that? Whereas
Who
if you're
is that?
like not a like strictly super fan to the point of caring about the pros, because like some people are like who, but if you're like me and you care about the pros, it's like it kind of takes you out of it. 'Cause you're like, well, who is that?
Yeah.
Who's? Whereas if you're
Yeah.
like a casual fan, you're probably like, oh, lovely. Whereas I'm like,
Which
is
is
that Diane?
which is a problem here. Oh, but just you wait.
It's like
Because
also,
it's a problem worse
mhm.
very soon. Very soon
Also,
being. Oh wait, you
oh
keep going about this
no,
dance.
not this, no.
Yeah. I actually couldn't bring myself to rewatch it. Sorry, Strictly.
It's It's do you know my issue with it is not even the Minecraft of it. And this I would like to say I have so much love and respect for all the Strictly choreographers. I can't remember who choreographed this, but like it was easy. Like, guys, you have some of the biggest pros. Like, they're so talented. They're
Yeah.
professional dancers, and you're gonna
Yeah.
go put a box on your head, and like do a little bit of like, babe, I could learn that, and I can't dance. It's just like one. If you want to do Minecraft, do you have to do it? I don't know. But if you want to do it, make it like high quality. Make it like you know we couldn't do this at home. I get that they're doing Minecraft for
Yeah.
the kids, but like, no.
Like, you know what? It was one of many viral moments from the early portion of Strictly this
Uh
year.
huh.
And in terms of an experience, boy, was it a fun one. But yeah, it was, oh my goodness. And yeah, speaking of not recognizing anyone, I mean, half of them were, you couldn't see their face.
No.
But
Although
it
I will
honestly,
say, Ali Ash looked a lot like Jason Momoa, and that kind of blew
really
my mind.
surprisingly,
Yeah.
so accurately looked like Jason Momoa. Um, it was confusing.
It's just imagine. Last year you're Kai, and well, the year before you're Kai, and they're like, we want you to lead this. You are going to be
Yeah,
Gru.
yeah.
And then the next year, you're still Kai, and you find out they're doing Minecraft. You're like, haha, who's leading this? They're like, Ali Ash. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, my good mate Ali Ash, how funny. They're like, yeah, he's playing Jason Momoa. You'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I had to be Gru, and he gets to be Jason Momoa.
Although I have to say, I was obsessed with Kaya's groove. So you know
Yeah.
what? In fact, that image is burned into my brain.
Mm.
So, but
It's
yeah, that
just,
was quite the dance.
I feel like it didn't land maybe as hard as I think they wanted it to. Like, Minions was terrifying, but I can't deny, kind of really good.
Yeah.
Minecraft, and I don't know if maybe it's because like Minions is like more of a cultural phenomenon. Like Minions have been
Yes.
around for what, like 10 years? I don't know, but like Minions have been
Yeah.
around. I don't know Minecraft. I don't know who these characters
Yes.
are, so it means literally nothing to me. Whereas
I
like
think it's
Minions, even if you've
almost.
not seen all of it, you're like, oh, I know the Minions are.
Yeah. I think Minecraft is a more, even though it's maybe bigger in the box office, it feels more specific.
Mm,
Like everyone's seen a TikTok about the Minions, but I know what Minecraft is. I hadn't seen a TikTok about Minecraft. I don't know anything about Minecraft.
right.
Well, I do know about the game, but I don't know much about the film. Um, but the Minions are just they exist
Yeah.
forever. Yeah, bring back Gru
Bring
is
back
bring back Gru. I'm on board with that.
That's the poster I'm going to bring to live tour is bring back Gru.
And just give it. Kai's there, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Kai and
I should
Vicky.
make him
Yeah.
a Gru friendship bracelet. He'd be like, why now? I'll be like, just listen to the pod. Promo.
Make him one, and then make him a wee one that when he wears the fake nose, he can.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be so
love.
cute. Well, going from one confusing dance to, I believe, another, although I'm now no longer trusting my order of events,
Mm.
we have, I believe, the weird trading floor business
Yeah.
one, which, like, as a dance was fun. I enjoyed it
Mm.
quite a lot. I could not tell you what was going on, what it was about. For those who have maybe forgotten, it opened with Luba walking
Mm.
through a corporate building and then appearing in a suit and dancing, and she was sort of the main dancer, and Johannes
Mm.
got involved quite a lot. Everyone was in it, but yeah, it was kind of slay, and also I have not a clue what the concept was.
Yeah. I feel
It was
like
like,
trading floor is a insane. Like Jason Gilkison, how did you go? Oh, I've got this idea. What if we did it on a trading floor? There's a reason you've
yeah.
not done that before, babe.
And the fact that this was like squeezed between, and I won't say the next one, but the next dance and
Mm.
also Minecraft,
Mm.
and this being the most tonally different. I mean, maybe that's why they went for it, but it was
Yeah.
giving Apprentice, except it was October
Mm.
and the Apprentice isn't on. I was like, what's happening here?
But it was
And
sexy.
it was sexy, it was cool.
I actually, when I need to not think about it. Like, I need to not think why on a trading floor. If I literally just look at it, I'm like, sexy. Well done. Like,
Yeah,
compare the quality of this to the Minecraft. It's like, I couldn't do that. And also, the ladies in the red shoes, nice touch. Love that.
yes,
Random
yes,
jacketography, that bit confused me. Like, we're
yes.
just going to open our jackets halfway through. Black and white.
Sure,
I'm like, okay, why
yes.
not?
Um, but you could say work and
Work.
also work, you know?
Yeah. Also, one thing I really like about this is Johannes. No one's surprised. But specifically, I feel like a lot of the time they use Johannes in a way of we need a camp moment, put him in some heels, a cute makeup look, which love, don't get me
Mm.
wrong. You go to a House of
Yeah.
Jojo show, that man loves a costume change. We're doing the Lion
Yes.
King, he's coming out
Obsessed.
dressed as a zebra. Like that's Johannes.
Yeah.
However, the fact that this dance is like Johannes is going to lead, but he is going to, well, co-lead with Luba, but he is going to just be like, he's doing the tango and it's brilliant and it's just showing how good a dancer he is without any gimmicks. And I really appreciate that because
Yeah.
I think sometimes they only give him a lead if it's a gimmick. Whereas this is just like, no, he's
Yes.
tangoing. And we also had that random bit where we had men tangoing with each other. Love. I love it when we get some same sex dancing and we had some nice little the men are dancing
Yes.
together. We had like a nice
Yes.
little look between like Michelle and Nancy at one point. We're like, I'm like, I don't know what's going on in this like bisexual trading floor, but I love it.
Obsessed. Yeah. My favorite type of trading floor. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's just
I'm just
like,
gonna turn my light down slightly because I'm going to go blind if I keep doing this.
oh my god, scandal.
I'm like, I can't see you right now because the light's too bright. Okay.
A canny
Sort
suman.
of. Was that your Scottish accent?
No, it was my impression of and whichever Ant or Dec got blinded in that show they were on.
Oh, right.
You canny
Yes.
suman. You know when they get paintball in his eyes. I've never seen it, but I've seen that scene.
No, I actually don't
Poppy's
know what
niche
you're talking
reference of the
about.
day.
Yeah, there you go. As extra little surprise segment for you, Poppy's niche reference.
Tune in next week to find out what I reference next.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, I mean, conclusion for that dance, loved it. Couldn't tell you why it was. And
Yeah,
that's
would love to
the
see it
entire
live.
song.
I think it would be
Yeah,
great on a tour. I think it would look great. I think it would work really nicely in an arena as well. Like, I don't know if it would work as well in the
yeah.
theatre, but I think in an arena it would work really cool. But like,
I would agree.
why are they on a trading floor? No one knows.
No one knows. No one
Imagine
knows.
coming home from work and you work on a trading floor and you're like, oh, can't wait to watch Strictly. I'll catch up on yesterday's episode. Can't wait to watch the pro number to really escape from work. And then it's like,
Yeah.
they're back on a trading floor. Do they even still
Imagine.
exist? I actually don't know what trading floor is. Sorry. I don't know what stocks? Don't know. Is that real? Or was that like in the past? Like Wall Street
Yeah.
crash? I don't know. Does it still exist?
Imagine
Probably. Don't know.
coming home from your secretly bisexual
Yeah.
trading floor workplace where
Mhm.
everyone's sharing eye contact glances of
Mhm.
private intimacy moments, and then seeing it on Strictly, it would
You're
be,
like, how did they
it's
know?
really tough. How did they know? You're
And like,
checking for cameras next time you're in the office.
every lady has their hair slicked back because they're business women. And if you had your hair in your face, it would distract you from business. I'm like, that was a hair
Uh,
choice. Why have they done that? No one knows.
no one knows, but Luba and Johannes slide, and that
Yeah.
works.
That's the conclusion is Luba and Johannes slay.
Slay.
Yeah.
And speaking of slay, next dance,
Oh
the
my god.
one that I'm most excited to rewatch every time,
Yeah.
and
I've
I have
watched it so like
rewatched it.
it's a dangerous amount.
Yeah, this isn't my first rewatch, and
Mm-mm.
it will not be my last. It is, of course, the Britney Spears number.
I've learned part of it.
Go on, perform it for us right now.
Oh.
And for the
Well done,
audio only people,
everybody.
I'll describe what she's doing.
Wait, how does it It doesn't work as well sitting down, I'll be honest.
I honestly can't describe to you what just happened. I'm not sure.
I perfectly recreated it. There was a time when me and Emily, who you may know from Piggy Lives, she is the Claudia to my Tess, and we she has brown hair and I have blonde hair, and we went out in I don't know what month it was. It was after this happened. We went to a bar. We went to a pub.
Hmm.
We had a lovely
Hmm.
time. We came back.
Yeah.
We attempted to recreate the Britney dance. We then
Yep.
showed Jake Lee at Blackpool. On his request, we were like, Emily said that we recreated it, and he went, show me. And we were like, and he was like, no, show me. And then we just had to stand there for like 3 minutes showing Jake Lee our drunken recreation of the Britney dance.
That it
So
just
to
goes to
conclude,
show,
I loved
folks.
it. I love it.
Anytime you feel the need to show your heroes how
Mhm.
proud you are of them, it might happen. It might happen that one day you're stood outside Blackpool Tower showing the choreographer of your favorite Strictly Pro dance your attempt at it.
No, this is the thing. Like, I love Jake Lee, have loved Jake Lee for years and years and years, to the point that in like 2022, 2021, I was like, oh, I hope Jake becomes a pro one day. Like, when I went to see Girls Aloud in 2024, yeah,
Mm.
2024, Jake was one of the dancers. And I was like, go, Jake! The fact he now knows who I am and I can show him a Britney dance, that's
Yeah.
BFF. We love
And
Jake Lee.
honestly, the fact he knows who you are and you're brave enough to show him the Britney dance also says a lot, right?
Well, it's Baby's first pro number. I'm so proud of him. Can you believe this is his first pro number he's
I know.
like choreographed on his own? And you're coming out with this. You're going,
It was
oh, I'm gonna do my first one. Here you go. Sorry to every other dance that's just happened. Sorry to Minecraft. Sorry to whoever did that. No offense. Sorry to like Ordinary. It was lovely, but dare I say Ordinary. Then you come out and you're like Britney number. Oh my god, jaws
incredible.
dropped. I rewatched it immediately after it happened. Like incredible.
Yeah.
Addicted. I don't know what he put in this choreography because like every section is incredible, but especially like the "You drive me crazy," so good. That bit, I'm like, I when I was rewatching it, I didn't even realize Neil like slides out at the end of that bit. I have been paying so much attention to Michelle and Diane. I didn't notice that until my like 27th rewatch, and I'm like, there are men in this dance.
Oh my God, there they are.
There they are. I
Um,
forgot they were there.
you mentioned that bit. Honorable mention for me, Lawrence Solo. Come
Oh yeah.
on. Womanizer?
Also, it's so important to me because as a child, crazy story, I used to dance to Womanizer, as one does when they're 8 years old. And I used to
Wait,
sit on my table and dance to Womanizer. So then
Me too.
to see Lauren Oakley dance on a table to Womanizer, I'm like, oh my god, invisible string, I feel so seen. Like, it was so important to me because I was like, I used to do that. Why did I used to do that? No one knows. Like, at 9 years old, should I have been dancing to Womanizer? No. Why
One
was
of
I dancing
my
on the table? No one knows. But
no,
like,
no.
it was a really special moment.
One of my earliest memories of Womanizer, and maybe one of the earliest signs of who I am
Mm.
now, shall we say, is that I would dance to the song Womanizer in school in when we were supposed to be like prefect duty, where you had to like you were inside basically waiting
Huh.
for someone if they got injured, and then you would find a teacher and be like, this person got injured. And I would be, so I was like 10, 11, 12.
Hmm.
And in the cloakroom where all the coats were hung, there was these big like things you could hang from, basically.
Perfect.
And so I was just up there swinging about, singing Womanizer. They were like, "We've clocked this boy. We know who he is."
Wow. I
Little
mean,
did I know that that
that's,
was just an early sign, one of many.
yeah, that was like,
So it
he's
seems we
known who
both
he is
have.
from a young age.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just an amazing dance. Katia doing the
It's a
like pot stirrer, Yvita coming out in like two pieces of cloth and just like falls to the floor. That lift she does with Nikita, I can't even figure out what happens there. It's like whoop, up she goes. Like this dance,
and
I
for
could analyze frame by frame. It's like other dances, I'm like blocked it out, can't really remember. This one, I could do a little like step by step analysis. Amy Dowden coming out, oh abs, like come on.
For the audio only people, Poppy was attempting to do Yuvita's bit there. That was the
I did it perfectly.
and she did absolutely nail it. In fact, you should really be watching this too because you
Yeah,
would be getting to relive the entire Britney number purely through Poppy's
yeah. All the
movements right
people
now.
look at me like I'm a little girl. It's perfect recreation. I love this dance so much. Like it's so good. It's like, come on, girls. Like, this is what I mean when we
Yeah,
say high quality. This is what I want from Strictly Come Dancing. It's like,
yeah,
give me the ladies being hot and sexy. The men are just there.
mhm. Yeah. And
It's like, who needs them? They're just. I also like the fact that men are literally in black. Like we can't even see. Like,
yeah,
who are they? No one
yeah,
knows. They're just in the background. It's like, oh, this is
yeah.
perfect.
And just to add for anyone that has forgotten, this was Icons Week, and
Mm.
so we had a bunch of dances dedicated to various singers. And I mean, of course, the pro routine being a 5 minute number is going to be the best representation. But I loved that they just went through every era of Britney,
Mm.
whereas some of the celeb dances weren't that connected to who they were
Mm.
dancing about, other than the song. I mean, Lavoie Cher was very Cher.
God.
Sure. Um, but anyway, we could talk about the Britney number for the next
Yeah,
hour,
that
but
could
we
be its
won't
own
because
episode. It's
we're
like
not
a
even
frame by
halfway.
frame analysis of the Britney number.
Yeah, we will just know we will come back to this dance
Hmm.
often.
Yeah.
Um, and so you would think, having had like a Wicked dance, and even considering how scary the Minecraft dance was, that Halloween would have happened by now. But no, Halloween dance was next.
Mm.
And you know what? This is one of the ones I seem to have written the most about, and I'm just going to read it. Carlos and Amy, slay. Nikita looked hot as a skeleton. The
That was
dance
my
was very
one note.
fun.
My one note
Nikita
was
looked hot.
Nikita looks hot.
Hey Nikita, you looked hot.
It's an
Um,
important note.
it is an important note. And then my last note was the dance was very fun, but I personally prefer a spookier Halloween dance.
Mm.
I enjoyed it. It was camp. It was fun. There was like spooky aspects to it. There was a middle
Mm.
section where it all got really like cheery and weird, and I didn't
Uh-huh.
understand what was going on.
I liked the bit where it like the lights were flashy and it was more dark
Yeah,
towards the end. I think that bit of the dance I really liked. Other bits I was like, it felt like we were leading up to that and it was like, come on, let's get there.
yeah, I
So like
I agree.
Nikita looked hot.
But Nikita looked hot. So anyway, hey Nikita.
And
So
also,
hey
I liked
Lauren,
JoJo's cat makeup.
yes. Well, here's the thing. This is why I think I maybe prefer a spookier Halloween dance because the costumes were incredible, but I
Hmm.
would say like the judges' costumes were more impressive. And like they would be, the judges aren't dancing in those costumes. But so I was just hoping for like crazy spooky. Like Motzi looked so cool on
Mm.
Halloween week. And I feel like, Nikita looked hot, but I wanted some spookier costumes.
Yeah, I feel
That's my
like
general.
I just.
Oh!
Oh my god. Hello.
I'm back. I
I feel
knocked my
like
phone back then.
there was there's other ones we've had for Halloween that felt more memorable and more like Halloween. This was like dark and costumey, but almost because you have other dances in other weeks that are still costumey. It wasn't like Halloween. It was like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
spooky slightly. I just feel like there could have been, or like even if this was the concept, they could have done more. But I think even like last year's Halloween was better.
Yeah. I would say this much like I said earlier about sort of the way that Julian and Alexis is. Do you say Alexis's? Alexis? Alexis?
No, not you. My Alexa went off. He laughs every
um,
time I say Alexis. She's like, yes. I'm like, no.
no, no. Um, any podcast listener without headphones, we could absolutely troll right now, but we won't. Maybe we will later.
One day.
Julian and Alexis's intro number being one that
Mhm.
made me realize the series was going to be maybe more aimed at like a younger audience or like just more about the content they can create from it. And I think that's maybe reflected a little bit in this Halloween dance because it felt a lot camper and more family friendly. Not that they're never not family friendly, but just
Mhm.
sometimes they are a little spooky, you know? Sometimes we get a dancer contorting their body in a bit of a weird way, but this time the most we had was like Nikita and the other few of them near the start that were doing the spooky to camera.
That bit was like
Anyway,
way more effective than like the rest of it. Like
yes.
that, if they had kind of kept that and you had that for longer and had maybe
Yeah.
some like solo bits or duo bits, and then you
Yeah.
go into like that flashy bit towards the end, that would have been a way more effective number, I think, than like,
Yeah.
hey, we're eating at a table, but there's monsters here. It's just like,
Come for
okay,
dinner, but there's monsters.
there's monsters.
I agree. And as we learned in episode one, if you haven't listened to episode one, the podcast, go listen now. Or actually listen after we finished.
Yeah.
Was that I love horror. And
Mm.
so, I'm extra critical of Halloween week. However, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Um, Also going to throw in for Halloween week, just before we skip over it, honorable mention, one of my favorite guest performance dances
Hmm. I'm with you.
was that weekend. And it was Cat
Yeah.
Burns singing, and Nancy and Michelle were dancing together, and I
Yes.
just loved it. I think it was
Mhm.
beautiful, great vibes.
Huge agree.
Yeah,
Absolutely love
yeah,
that one.
yeah. I haven't mentioned a single other guest number, but as I was going through it all, I was like, no, I have to. So
Yeah.
just incredible.
Hmm.
Um,
Correct.
but yeah, so straight from Halloween week, we had a
Mhm.
sort of another not themed week, but dance specific dance, which was, and I've written it word for word so that I get it right. The Band of Royal Air Force Regiment Remembrance Dance.
Yes. I like what I like about this dance compared to other remembrance ones. Not that I prefer one to the other, but that this one didn't have a narrative. I feel like a lot of the time it's like telling a story for Remembrance Day, and it's like, here's an old man, here's the army, here's the story we're telling in honor of Remembrance Day. Whereas this was just like a lovely dance.
Yeah,
And like it wasn't like here is a story we're telling. It was like here is the band, here is this dance, here is what it is,
yeah,
and it's beautiful and it's lovely, and that
yeah,
is what it is. And I like that it was different. And it's like I'm
yeah.
not saying I prefer that, but I just like that they approached it in a different way.
Yeah, I think we get a very similar dance every year.
Hmm.
They always do a sort of waltzy slow dance on the Remembrance Week. And yeah, I agree. I really like the different approach. And also this time a lot of the focus was about obviously the band that was performing for them. And they had these
Hmm.
guests and they were on sort of on the stage as well. So they'd made it was still very clear what it was about without it being so narrative driven.
Yeah.
Um And also, side note with that one, much like I just said about the last one, I believe it was Nancy and Michelle. However, I rewatched this dance on the train earlier and it was blurry, so it was hard to see because of the Wi-Fi. But I think Nancy and Michelle danced together,
There
and
definitely was. I can't remember who, but yeah, there definitely was.
there definitely was two women dancing together, and I just really enjoyed that, especially
Mhm.
because they do that in dances, but this one it was quite nice to have because sometimes with this dance they wouldn't do that. So
Mhm.
yeah, I just enjoyed it. Um, don't have much more to say on it than that, though.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
what happened next?
Um,
Oh my god.
well, a dance I have a lot to say on, and honestly, this is where it may be my controversial take.
Oh my god. This is a dance that I have rewatched along with the Britney dance. This is probably the other one I've rewatched the most from the series. It's the Dance with Diversity, which
Dance with
I
diversity.
think is insane, mind-boggling, brilliant. I'm obsessed with it. And now I'm
Yeah.
worried about what you're going to say.
I absolutely hated the diversity dance. No, I'm kidding. Just clip that though, and it'll be
I
good.
literally got scared, like my heart dropped.
I despised it with every inch of my being. No, and the 5 word review I wrote, very cool and very scary. It was really cool.
Okay.
Um, the way people were throwing each other off
Mhm.
platforms, the way people were doing full on like double flips and landing straight on their ankles, on their knees. And I was just like, my goodness. And it wasn't live, this dance, so I could take comfort in knowing it wasn't live and be like,
Mhm.
no one gets hurt because it will be, we wouldn't be seeing it.
Yeah.
I just find these sort of dances really stressful. I love diversity. I've seen them live.
Mhm.
I think they're great.
So jealous. I thought this was so cool. And like the way they
It was.
combined like the Latin stuff. Also, can I say, I know people don't like people with dance experience doing Strictly. I know it's a debate every single year, and I know if this person were to do Strictly, it would be really controversial. However, seeing Perry Kylie dance with Yavita,
I know. Yeah.
give it to me, give me a full series. I don't care, please. Please, you can't give me a taste like that. And then like I
Show it to
know
me,
he's a dancer,
Rachel.
but like there's a difference between doing street and doing flips and doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let that man learn a waltz. Let him do an Argentine tango. I can't even speak. I'm so excited. It's not even happening. It probably would never happen. But
Yeah. No, completely.
please,
Show it to me now. Show it to me,
like,
Rachel. Get me
you can't
Perry.
give me a taste like this and then be
Yeah.
like, I'm like,
I
Yavita,
fear,
clear your schedule, love. Get yourself to the final next year with Perry, please.
yeah. Come on. I fear though, because he's now dancing a result show, it just wouldn't happen. Otherwise, it maybe would. I agree. He would get he would get a tough time, but it was great. Um, other honorable mention of this dance, um, Johannes. He
Your
didn't dance.
husband is coming.
Exactly. The look up in the hat, lower the magazine or newspaper or whatever. Your husband is coming. Incredible.
Hmm.
Incredible
Also,
and
I
necessary.
know I know background footage is your thing. I'm not trying to step on your toes. But one thing I really enjoy is if you look in the background, you see Johannes walk off, and even though he's literally walking off stage, he's still like so composed,
Yeah.
so like he's in it. I'm professional. Like I feel like other people would just like scamper away. Not Johannes. He
Yeah.
will like
No.
elegantly leave the situation. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
your husband
Incredible.
is coming. The whole like piece of music, everything about this dance
Yeah.
flabbergasted. Like, call me Kate Garraway, I'm flabbergasted. It's just like,
Who says flabbergasted?
yeah, it was so Ashley Banjo. Does he have an MBE? He should have one. Like,
I think he
so
has
good.
something.
Also, like, I
Um,
forget that Jordan and Perry are like actual dancers sometimes and not like radio presenters because it's like,
yeah.
why am I watching this dance and Jordan Banjo's in it? Oh, wait, no, that's his job.
Yeah, that is in fact how we got there. Yeah,
Yeah.
incredible. I say I had controversial opinions on it. Um, I'll reveal my entire like top three at the end because I have a top three. Like
Ooh,
once we talk about them all, but it is fourth. It didn't make my top three, but it was up there.
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
want to
like,
say, but you'll probably have worked it out by the end, roughly.
fascinating. Oh my God.
Anyway, just a bit of fun for you.
Yeah.
Play along at home.
Play along, make your notes.
Um, But anyway, next one, because the way we've spoken for 50 minutes and we're only two-thirds of the way through, and we haven't
Oh,
even done the rest of the podcast yet. Uh,
oops.
Blackpool Week,
Love.
and there's a
Steps.
few
Steps, I love.
steps. Iconic,
Like, I
iconic.
will say, Blackpool is such a like an opening of a Blackpool is such a thing to live up to because you've had
Yeah,
the last 3 years, you've had the one with Jojo coming out in the jumpsuit and looking fantastic. Then you've had Pet
yeah,
Shop Boys, which is
yeah,
one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. And now your
yeah.
steps, and you're like, I'm feeling the pressure. You
Hmm.
delivered, don't even worry. The song choices, brilliant. The
Brilliant.
dancing, I have learned some of it. It's not like the thing is, Pet Shop Boys, I can't learn because it's too difficult. This I
Yeah,
have learned parts, so perhaps that could say it's too easy choreography. You decide, but like it's so fun. Like it's Blackpool. You've got to
yeah,
go a bit gay. Like you've got to go a bit
yeah,
camp. You've got the same
yeah,
sex dancing in there. You've got
yeah,
apes. You've got like the judges are doing a bit of the dancing. I appreciate that because like Pet
yeah.
Shop Boys that didn't happen, but no, we've included them
No.
this time. You've got the
Hmm.
celebs coming out. You've got tragedy. There's so much to enjoy about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was, I mean, it's happened before this point, but it felt like from this point onwards, it happened a few times in quick succession. The start of Kai and JoJo pairing.
Mm.
They just after this point to get were dancing together in a few group numbers, and I was like, I'm obsessed with this pairing.
Hmm.
Um, Especially because they're so tall. So like, they
Yeah.
you put them in the back, you still see them. Um, but also I just really enjoy Sassy Kai. He really gets his face involved when he's dancing, and
Mm.
I feel like he does it more so because he's like really amping the camp,
Hmm.
and I'm here for it.
Amping the camp. Love that.
Amping the Camp by Jordan Cant. But yeah,
Perseverance Kai spin off.
Perseverance Kai. um, yeah, great dance. Loved it. I think, as you say, every year I get nervous because it's
Hmm.
Blackpool, and I'm like, what if it's just not as good? Like, and especially because everyone's so excited about Blackpool, if the opening dance isn't that strong, it could really offset the whole episode.
Yeah.
It would be hard to rebuild that vibe, but I think it was a strong dance in a strong night of Strictly. Everything was so fun. Um, and I love steps. So on a
Yeah.
personal thing, I am just obsessed that they were there. So
Yeah. Like on a personal level, Faye Tozer's back. Like thrilling.
yeah, thrilling,
And
iconic. But that wasn't our only Blackpool dance.
and not the only person who's back.
And not the only. Whoa! As if we planned it. We actually didn't plan it. That was a great transition.
Just a nice
God,
little
we're getting
segue.
good at
I
this.
feel like I need to
Wow,
turn my
we
light
had.
up. There we go.
We're having light version round
Like I
two.
forget that the dark it gets darker outside, and therefore maybe I should be brighter.
I'm actually sat in a room where all the shutters are shut because currently I don't have curtains, and this is the window that looks onto the main street, and I just
Oh.
couldn't deal with people watching me the whole time. I'd just be like this, paranoid.
Mm.
Um, yeah, returning people. We had a few returning celebs. Go on, name
Which
them all
so
properly.
fun. Oh,
Go on.
we have Ashley Roberts
Yeah.
coming back from 2018 to do her jive.
Hmm.
Incredible. We have Jay
Incredible.
McGuinness coming back from 2015 to do his jive. We have Leighton Williams coming back from 2023 to do his
Three.
quick step. And we have
Mhm.
Danny Mack returning from 2016, 17, whenever he was 16 to do his samba. And like, what a collection of dancers. What a collection of
I, re-
people.
I really didn't think you were going to give your year, their year as well. But yes, I would
We
say
set a fun challenge.
this controversial opinion again. Ready? Loved it, but
Yay. Oh.
wanted more of the returning celebrities.
Mm.
I really enjoyed the dance, and for what it was incredible. But they made such a thing of returning these celebrities, like it
Mm.
had been like teased, and then it was announced that they were returning, but who would it be? And this, that, and the other. And then eventually it was announced. It was like, oh my God. And especially because they got such good dancers, I
Mm-hmm.
really thought there would maybe even be obviously it was integrated into the bigger number, but there would maybe be a group number where they were all dancing and then a second number where they each danced individually or something.
Yeah,
Loved it. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it was just a
yeah.
teaser of Strictly All Stars and I wanted the full show.
Like at the end bit where they all come together as a four, that definitely could have gone on a bit longer than a bit of
Yeah.
like, come on, give us another like minute. Everyone's probably like,
Yeah.
we're out of breath. We've done this 4 times. We want to go home. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
no, keep going
Do it again.
again.
Yeah, but I loved it. It was great seeing the returning celebrities. Honestly, I was so impressed because
Hmm.
like at least three of them other than Leighton don't dance really now.
Yeah.
Um so it's just the fact that they were so good at like just picking it back up again. That was great. Yeah, loved.
Also, I would like to add that Danny Mac is way shorter than I thought he was.
Yeah.
Waiting outside
Yeah,
Blackwell
yeah.
Tower, I was like, who is this short man? Does he work on the show? No, it's Danny Mac. And
Yeah.
then like he took a we were like, oh, can we get a picture? And I like gave him my phone to take a selfie. This is one of the worst pictures I've ever seen. Like, it's such a bad selfie. Like, none of us look good. He looks confused. He took the picture and he looks confused. Mate, you're the one who should look good because you're taking the picture. And he's also tiny. He's like 5'6".
Wow.
I know. I was
Shout
like,
out to our short kings out there, by the way.
it just kind of like shattered the illusion of Danny Mac. Because now I'm like, why are you so short?
Oh, that's incredible.
Sorry to the
Well,
short kings. Sorry to the short
yeah,
kings.
shout out to the short kings.
Yeah, I apologise for judging you, but also I didn't think that I didn't think he was 6 foot, but I'd have put him at like a 5'9", 5'10". No.
Yeah, it's the perception of TV, and then we have
Mhm.
Nikita, who people think is a short king, but he's not.
Yeah, confusing.
He's very much average, if not a tiny bit taller than average.
Mhm.
Also, fun fact, just while we're talking about Jay McGuinness, Jay and Natalie, our singer in the band, have both just been announced to be in the same musical,
And
a new
I booked
musical.
tickets.
And Bobby's going, so
Of
see her
course
there.
I am. I saw that and I was like to my mum, should we go? And she said absolutely yes. And also it's at Theatre Royal Drury Lane. I love Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Shout out Theatre Royal Drury Lane.
Our other sponsor for the evening,
Yeah, we're sponsored
Wigs,
by
and
Short Kings and the Theatre Royal Drury Lane.
ah, this is how we pay the bills, folks.
Yeah.
Um, okay, right, we have only a few more to go.
Oh yes.
Um, so after that, again I fear I missed a week, but we'll see. Next, I have the Wicked Game Roomba,
Yeah.
and that
I,
was Michelle and
mhm.
Ali Ash
Yeah.
leading,
And it was choreographed by Oti Mabuse.
and it was yes choreographed by
Love
OT.
her.
Um, I loved that song.
Mm.
I loved the dance. I
Mhm.
to the point where Michelle posted a TikTok about it, and I was like the first comment being like, "Girl, that was incredible."
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was absolutely stunning. Michelle danced it so well. Give
Mhm.
Michelle a partner next year. We will be
Please.
saying this at least once a podcast.
Mhm.
Um, Also, honorable mention again, Luba and Yavita in the
Yes.
back.
Let
Uh,
Luba dance for the woman.
Luba's just great. Yeah, give Luba a partner next year and it be a female celebrity
Yeah.
who is good enough at dancing to get her kind of far.
Yeah. I
We don't
like
ask
that
for
in this dance. In this dance, there's a lot of like unusual pairings. Like
yeah.
Lauren's dancing with Neil, and
Yeah.
Kai's dancing with Diane, and
Yeah.
Michelle's dancing with Aliash. Like it's not your
Yeah.
usual pairings, but I like that it's a bit different.
Yeah. And also, I have to say something very important that was touched on last episode about my opinion on Roombas.
Oh.
I said I don't really understand when a Roomba's good or when a Roomba's bad, and generally can only notice if it's bad. And I'll be honest, it hadn't really clicked for me that this specifically was a Roomba when I initially
Mm.
watched it. Like I knew it was, but I wasn't thinking about the fact it was a Roomba. And then today, when we were going through them and working out my opinions on them all, I was like, hold on, wait, I love a good Roomba.
See?
So I'm
See?
obsessed.
When it's good, it's like,
It's
oh,
amazing. Incredible.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
the only thing I would have liked in this dance that to be different is not that I didn't like the costumes, but like I got why they've done that for like the song and the like narrative of the dance in the background. But like I like a sparkly rumba dress. And so part of
Mm,
me was just like, I just would have liked a bit more glitz. Like just a
mm,
little bit. Not like full, but just like a rumba dress is beautiful. And imagine if you had all the girlies in these beautiful rumba dresses.
mm.
But then I guess
Yeah.
maybe it would change the vibe of the dance. So like, I
True, it
don't
was
know.
quite like a
I would like to
dramatic.
know like how much input was that OT being like, this is my vision, and how much was Vicky Gill going, this is what I think we should do. Because if it's OT's
Yeah.
decision, I stand by it. If it's Vicky, I
Yeah.
say, girl, you should have stoned something.
So, and that's a message to you both, OT
Yeah,
and Vic.
I hope they're tuning
You
in.
you heard it here first. Um, and then we're at the semi-final,
Hmm. Quarterfinal. Oh yes,
quart
quarterfinal.
quarterfinal. That I've missed another dance. Please take it away.
Oh, the musicals week.
Oh, quarterfinal.
We're at musicals week, and this is a dance that was very controversial online because it's Cell Block Tango, and they
Yeah,
changed the lyrics. And a lot of
yeah,
people didn't like that. But I say,
yeah,
I'm so sorry. You're watching this dance and you're listening to what they could have been saying anything. It's just like yap, 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 yap. You're dancing like
yeah,
that and you expect me to listen to what words you're actually saying. I did
yeah,
not notice at all that the lyrics were different because I'm watching like this sexy dance and I'm like, first of
yeah,
all, I want all these outfits.
yeah,
Like anything black, sparkly, give it to me. I will be wearing it to tour. Second of
yeah,
all, love that the girlies were doing their lyrics themselves. I didn't notice at first, and then you get to Katia, who has such a strong, like,
yes, yeah,
unique accent that then you're like, wait a minute. And then
yeah,
it's like, the actual dancing is brilliant. That the last thing I'm thinking about is the lyrics. Do you know what I
yes,
mean? Like, I get why people, if you're like a hardcore musicals fan, I get it. And also, I thought of, do you know that tweet? And it's like, I can't remember if it's Charlie XCX or Chapel Roan. And it's like a picture of one of these ladies on a red carpet, and they're in like a sheer dress, and someone comments about her hair, and it's like, you're looking at this picture and looking at this her hair, and it's like basically proving that this person's gay. And it's like, if you're listening to this dance and you're thinking what the lyrics are,
yeah,
but then I was like, yeah, it's a musical. All these men talking about this are gay.
yeah, so true.
But it's just
So
like,
true.
I loved it. I thought it was
Yeah,
like sexy and cool and like, I don't know, I just
yeah.
didn't really notice the lyric changes. The only bit I noticed was the fact Jovita's was in Polish.
Oh, I
The
see.
rest of
So
it,
I don't know the musical at
mm,
all. So I also had no idea that the lyrics were changed. And
mm,
I was just too, as you say, focused on all of our divas. The opening shot of them
huh,
in the different, like, what, cages almost, and like their feet were on the ceiling. They were just like hanging, doing
yeah.
whatever. Iconic. Jojo and Lauren, power couple of the season.
So important to me personally. I'm like whenever they
Yeah.
dance together, I'm like, oh, this was for me.
Yeah. They said this one's for
Yeah.
Poppy.
They're probably in
Um
rehearsals and Lauren's probably like, Poppy will be so excited about this. And he'd be like, I don't know who that is, darling. And she's like, you know Poppy. I don't. He's the one person who has no idea who I am. And that's the irony.
Yeah, Johannes doesn't really
He
social
just
media.
exists. I'm like, Johannes, I would do anything for you. And he'd be like, we've never met. I'm like, we have.
Yeah, I know, love the guy, but yeah, that dance. I appreciate as a fan of musicals how the change of lyric could be jarring. It wasn't for me. I
Yeah.
just love the dance.
Like, I don't really get why they changed it because it's also like, yeah, it's about murder, but like, we also have the traitors where they're talking about murder. So, like, why are you so bothered if ladies are
Yeah,
like, I killed my husband? I'm like, good for you. Like, nobody's watching Strictly and going, oh, they've really just confessed to actual murder.
like no way
Like,
that they just did that. That's crazy. But
come
yeah,
on.
no, fully, I agree.
I
I
thought it was
agree.
sexy.
Yeah, it was
And that's
fun.
what
It was
that's what
sexy.
musicals are all about, is being sexy.
Yeah, that's what Saturday Night TV
Putting the
is.
sexy back in Strictly Come Dancing.
Can't spell strictly without. The S and the Y from sexy.
Exactly.
So,
And
then the dance I've missed is the semi-final actually.
speaking of spelling, some Kylie Minogue.
Oh, this is why I
X
missed it,
M
right?
A
Because the group
yes.
number was the guest act as well.
Because they also had a band called
Yeah,
Ben or something. I don't really remember. James. I don't remember what the name is. It's a
James.
first name.
James.
Ben. You're
James.
like, who's Ben?
It was Timothy or it was Jack.
John.
It could have been Michael.
It was a
Um,
man's name, but
a
it's a band,
man's
and
name.
that's confusing. But you had
Yeah.
Kylie Minogue doing XMAS, which all I can think is some of these pros are dyslexic, and this is harsh. Poor
Well, I didn't
Diane.
even understand. I was
Like,
so confused what they were trying to
imagine
spell.
you're pregnant, you've got pregnancy brain, and you're dyslexic, and they're like, okay, you're going to come and spell for Kylie Minogue. Like, give her a
Don't do that
break.
to me. Let her just dance. That's what she wants
Yeah.
to do. Let her dance. I yeah, I it's not a huge secret. I'm not a very big Christmas guy. Um, so like,
My
yeah, it was
lights.
fun.
I'm doing a light switcheroo because my light is like gone really
Ooh,
dim. What do
this
you
is getting kept. We're keeping this. Whoa.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Sorry. I don't know why
We're
my
gonna
I'm
get
charged.
copyright. Okay.
Oh. Oh, where are you going? Whoa. You tried to
Hello.
escape. Oh
My
no.
goodness.
This is all the Oh
So
no!
I just
Oh,
for those of you listening to audio only, Poppy swapped her light, dropped her phone again, picked it up, dropped her phone. She might be swapping a light again,
here I
and she
am.
dropped her phone. She's back,
He's back and better than ever.
better than ever.
See, now
Yeah,
I'm
I
well lit.
liked so lit,
I'm well lit.
well lit. Um, I
But
liked
Kylie
it.
Minogue.
I liked it, but I don't like Christmas songs. Sorry.
I just
Controversial hot take, don't like Christmas songs. So it was overwhelming, overstimulating for me, and also I couldn't work out what they were spelling
I didn't
genuinely
like
until the
the
judges held the
outfits.
letters. You
I'm really
didn't or
sorry to
did?
Vicky Gill. I didn't like the outfits.
Oh, Vicky, she's coming for you today.
I'm really sorry, but I didn't like them. Ugh.
Ooh.
I mostly like the outfits, Vicky. It's just this one. It was a lot of bright colours, and I don't like those skirts. And I'm really sorry, okay?
I'm really sorry, Vicky.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, honestly don't have much more opinions than that on this one. I like the
So then we
judges got
have.
a little bit
Oh, yeah,
involved.
they had. That's fun.
Yeah,
I
but
said that's so unimpressed. That's fun.
that's fun.
If we must.
If we must, that's fun. And that brings us to
The final.
the final. Um, there were like the but and that's what I've always said.
Yeah.
Well, so there was obviously the group number at the start where they're
Mhm.
like, it's a group number, but also here's your finalists.
I
Um,
always love these.
yeah, I'm obsessed. The finalists coming down from the sky, iconic.
Yeah. Also, like,
Um,
party Latin fun. Like,
yeah,
come on, we're entering the final. Let's go.
yeah, yeah. Big fun, big energy. I
Mhm.
was obsessed with the celebs trying to dance along, even though they were strapped into the
Yeah.
thing. So they were trying to wiggle, but literally couldn't move
Mhm.
until they unstrapped themselves. Um, yeah, fun. Good way to start a final.
Yeah.
Similar vein to the big intro number at the start of the series. It was a big outro number.
But also, Vicky, not to bring up costumes. Why is she? I'm just saying, I don't love pink and orange together. And here we've got pink and orange together, and then the
It
red.
doesn't
I
matter.
don't love the colour scheme. The colour scheme of last year, much better. The colour scheme of the year before, for the pros, loved. The random colours that Ellie, Bobby, and Leighton wore, didn't love. the year before Never Gonna Not Dance Again 2022, the best ever yet isn't on YouTube, and I have beef with Strictly over it. This
Yeah, it
year,
is actually.
I liked the like song choice. I liked the vibe of it. It felt like we're showing off that our professionals can dance. Remember that? But like, just I didn't love the colours.
Yeah,
Or rather, I
yeah.
liked the boys' suits. I didn't like the girlies' dresses.
Oh, and there you go. And that's for you, Vicky.
I'm
Remember
really
that.
sorry, Vicky.
See, I feel like for the most part, I'm so overwhelmed. And also, the first time I watch these group numbers, I'm watching the background
Oh yeah.
anyway, that I don't notice. But I really appreciate that you do. I'm here
I
for
did
you
notice.
noticing. Yeah. But yeah, great way to, yeah, open the finale.
Hmm.
Happy, happy, big. It was long, but like in a good way, because there was lots of different
Yeah.
sections. I enjoyed.
Hmm.
I enjoyed the little segment that they each had to do. Oh, you can see my fajita blanket.
Fajita. Wow. My blanket's
It's
leopard print.
wow. For those of you listening at home, we showed our blankets.
Blanket haul.
I'm just gonna keep doing that, really
Mm.
specifically describing things. Yeah. And then yeah, there we go.
My God. And then we have the one
That's
where everyone comes back at the end, and that's
well,
the
yes.
last big number, which
The
again, very
last
fun. Good song
right.
choices. I think both the opening one and this final one, very good, relevant song choices.
Hmm.
Good
Yes,
vibes. I liked
I
the
would
final one
agree.
more because a certain someone wasn't in it. Why did I stick
Yeah.
my tongue out? That was so ugly. Ew.
Well, it's okay
But
because
those were
when
just
you did, I coughed and it was like silently coughed and it was really gross. So I
for
just
those who
checked
are
that I hadn't
listening.
spit.
I stuck my tongue out and it was ugly.
For those listening at home, Jordan spat down his jumper as Poppy stuck her tongue out.
We'll just
It's
blur
gone a
the
bit weird.
screen for that section.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it seems like it just cut out, it did.
No one
But
needs to
yeah, there
see
you
that.
go. That is all of the dances. We'll probably go into more detail about like the group ones involving the celebrities at some point.
Mm.
Um, and if we ever have to go back to these, we will. But do you have a top three?
I would
Um,
say, I'm looking back at the options. I could tell you
mhm,
my top three most rewatched. I don't think these are my top three favourites, but they're my most rewatched would be
yeah,
number three, Steps at Blackpool.
yeah,
Because I think I just always rewatch the Blackpool ones though. Number
yeah,
two, Diversity. I'm
yeah.
obsessed. And number one, it's Britney. Am I allowed to say that? Do we bleep? Is that
Well,
too explicit? I don't know. It's a lyric. It's Britney though. That's my. I love it.
well, I'll add the strictly sound. For those of you at home,
Perfect.
Poppy said a rude word
But like,
that's
it's
been
not. It's associated with
but it
Britney.
is associated. It is. You're right. It is.
Like,
Well,
that's got to be number one.
mine is
Hmm.
third. It's Britney
Nice.
B. Um, although it's probably the dance I've rewatched the most. Second is the Wicked Game Rumba.
Oh,
I
gorgy.
just loved it. And
Hmm.
then first is Steps Blackpool opening number. I don't care.
We
It just
love
is.
steps. One for sorrow,
It
two,
just is.
two. Da, da.
For those of you at home, Poppy's dancing again.
I
This
cannot. I
time as
really
she
hope they.
sings.
I need them to do that on live tour because the sections I've learned, I will be dancing along.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm running on the stage. I've
Yeah,
told
I
them to
will
leave
come
a
up on
gap.
stage. Closing night, I've got floor seats. Get me on that stage. They're like, sit
Get me
down.
on.
They're like, who's
Hey,
that?
Vicky.
And half of them are like, it's Poppy.
It's Poppy.
Like,
It's
oh,
Poppy.
no, I know about you.
And as Poppy sings the lyrics to a step song, instead we will sing that was our review of the
Ooh,
dances. Ooh, end of section. Thank you very much.
Georgina.
And now we're gonna go into a quick this or that. So this time, me say it, Poppy. Yeah.
Sure.
My
Go for
one.
it.
Perfect. Well, I'm just gonna simply propose to Poppy a option one or an option two. And she's gonna tell me which of these two she would do and why. And I'm starting real simple, but they'll probably get more unhinged as this podcast series goes on. We're just gonna start with Poppy. Would you
Hello.
rather do a waltz with Ali Ash, or would you rather do a paso with Vito?
Oh, sorry, I turned into
Yeah.
Anton. Here's my thinking.
Ooh.
Oh my love. My thinking is I love Aliash Ballroom, and like to
Yeah.
dance ballroom with Aliash is like a goal in life for everyone in the planet. Like would love.
Yeah.
However, this is the
Yeah.
important however. I don't
Mm.
love a waltz. So,
Right.
like, do I want to learn a waltz? I don't know. Whereas a passo, I love a passo, would love to learn a passo. And like a veto passo, will it be chaotic? Yes. We'd have a lot of fun. And also, it would be likely to like a dance track, which
Mhm.
love. So, I feel like based on just my opinion on the dance, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
passo with veto and I'm
Yeah.
gonna have the best time ever.
Yeah. I would, I think, agree with your opinion there. But as you said, my reasoning is mostly down to music.
Mm.
A Vito Paso is to a club banger, and I just would love to do a Paso to a club banger, and of course with
Yeah,
Mr. Vito. Um, but if I was to do a waltz, Ali Ash is way high on that list of people I'd want to waltz
yeah,
with.
that's
They're
very
always
true.
beautiful. And I feel like as much as I don't love necessarily watching a waltz every time. Some waltzes are beautiful, but generally I prefer to watch a paso over a waltz. When it
Yeah,
comes to like actually dancing one, I don't know. I think I'd really enjoy the
that's
elegance
true.
and grace of a waltz. So it's very 50-50, but music just pushes
Yeah,
paso
it just pips
into
it.
the lead. Yeah. And so there you go. Okay. Both me and Poppy in this week's This or That have chosen Paso with Veto. What would you choose? Put it in the comments. Waltz with Ali Ash, Paso with Veto. And if you have any This or That's that you want us to do, also stick those in the comments. We'll have a look. We're not very good at coming up with things. So make them as unhinged as you want.
Oh, go on.
Um, but there you go. And so that was this
This
or
or that.
that.
Oh, that
Beautiful.
sounded a bit like, come on, Cynthia Erivo. Stunning.
Yeah, I've been compared. We've been compared before. It's been said. And so that brings us to our final section of the episode, which is hot takes, which
Hot takes.
this week is you again. But don't worry, folks, I'll have them soon.
I have a hot take regarding pro numbers, and
Yes.
that is let the pros be good, let them dance at their best. Because I feel
Mm,
like on this ballroom and Latin show, our pro numbers and our research here has proved it often aren't ballroom or Latin. Now, sometimes I like it, don't get me wrong, I like a commercial number every now and then. I like a lyrical number every now and then. But like Minecraft, come on. Whereas, like, you look at that, what's it called? Trading Floor Tango. Come on, now that is
yeah,
dancing. You look at the opening of the final, that is dancing. And, like, I don't like to compare to international versions because every show is different and every show is for its audience.
yeah,
But I don't know if you've seen the group number from, like, the anniversary special at some point of Dancing with the Stars, and they did, like, all the different ballroom and Latin styles in this group number. And it was like, when do we get that on Strictly? Like,
yeah,
our group numbers never feel or rarely feel true ballroom or Latin, and I just want them to bring that back a little bit. Not every week, but like a higher proportion, because I feel like also when they do, it's very often ballroom, like Ordinary
yes,
and the Remembrance one, both beautiful, but like not super different in vibe. Then you have the
yeah,
Tango one, and also the Wicked one. That's another ballroom. So that's three. Then you have the tango one, you have the rumba one, and you have like the Latin opening to the final.
yeah.
Like, I'm reading this right now. What else is really feeling as like Like, give me more ballroom and Latin
Yeah.
styles. Give me more Latin styles. Give me a
Yeah.
jive pro number. Give me a paso pro number. Like the paso one OT choreographed last year, one of my favorites. Gorgeous. And I just think that like we have some of the best quality ballroom and Latin dancers in the world in our cast,
Yes.
and often they're not given the opportunity to show that, especially when like you give them celebrities and they're out week 2 because James Cracknell can't jive. Do you know what I mean? Justice for Luba. But like, I just want them to be given like
Yeah.
higher quality stuff to
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
do.
I think it was especially present in this series because we obviously had the Minecraft dance,
Mm,
which was like a themed dance and odd, and we had the Britney dance, which was iconic, of course, but like it
mm,
was commercial. And then we had the diversity dance, which obviously was not really ballroom either because diversity were in it and they're not
yeah,
ballroom dancers. And then on top of that, we have our usual big intro, big outro, Blackpool, which there is some ballroom and Latin in, but like are more about the big spectacular.
yeah.
Um, so it was at least sort of half the dances were ballroom and Latin. And yeah, I agree. I would like to see the dancers dance to their absolute best of their ability, and
Mhm.
a few of those dances I listed weren't. But interesting, yeah, it's a good point. It's one I don't think about so often. So, um, but we'll be looking out for it next series.
So, Jason Gilkison, if you're listening,
Yeah. So
I'll be
Jason
having
and
words.
Vicky,
Yeah, I'll be having words with Jake at Live Tour. I'll say, listen here,
yeah,
get your acts
he'll
together.
appreciate it.
They're like,
Saying that,
okay,
you seem to have learned parts of Britney and Steps, but
it's
not
true.
their ballroom and Latin ones. So like maybe you do love them.
See, I do. I just think like maybe like where we had 3 ballroom heavy ones, they could
Mm,
have been more different from each other. Like
yeah.
Ordinary and Wicked could have almost been the same.
Yeah.
Like you've just got different costuming and different songs, but like are they that different?
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. I just want like a big group Paso, a big group
Oh,
Argentine, you know.
yeah.
I know the point of those dances are like the dynamic between the pair, but like
Mm,
you can still do that.
yeah.
But yeah, okay. And there you go. Poppy's hot take of the
That's my
week.
hot take.
Ooh, okay, it
Thank
was
you.
like giving Britney.
Thank you.
And well, there you go, folks. Episode 2 coming to an end. I just want to say a huge thank you for everyone that's listened to episode 1 or episode 2. Well, you won't hear this if you haven't listened to episode 2, but anyone that supported us this far, we were expecting to get like 10 people be like, hey, that sounds cool. And
Mhm.
there's loads of you, and you're all being very kind. And so it's very nice. We really appreciate
Literally.
it a lot.
I appreciate it so much. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's
guys.
we obviously uh love Strictly and want to talk about
Mhm.
Strictly, but we were terrified that people would be like, who are these two fools? And you've all been very nice. We are fools, don't get us wrong. That remains. But yeah, thank you. And so we're gonna keep doing them.
Mhm.
So thank you for listening.
Thank
There you go.
you.
And for the people at home, I just sang the outro.
Thanks. You can follow the podcast at what's this thing called? This
This
what's this
thing
podcast? Oh, you can follow the podcast at Strictly Talk Podcast on TikTok and Instagram, and also follow us each personally. I am Strictly Poppy on TikTok and poppy.morrison underscore on Instagram.
I'm you'll find me if you just type caterpillar um, on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. I honestly can't remember, which is really useful. I think I'm Strictly Jordan or Strictly Caterpillar. It'll change. I don't know. Uh, and yeah, also if you're watching this on YouTube, we're posting them on Spotify. If that's easier for you, check that out. And vice versa. If you're listening on Spotify, we post the full fit thing with video on YouTube. So whatever
If you
works
want to see
better
my
for you.
dancing.
And you might see Poppy's dancing. Anyway, lots of love, everyone.
Bye! Bye.
Bye.
Bye.